Hi there, I'm Cordy and you clicked on this video because you want to do some drawing. So let's get started. I want to draw this lovely octopus with you today. I drew it because one of my friends broke his arm and I wanted to send him a little get well soon message. So here we go. We're going to start out just mapping out the shape roughly. I'm going to use one of these green pens to do this. So let's get started. We're going to start with a circle. Just a lovely little circle for the head, and then we're going to map out where the octopus's little tendrils go. I want one to be a little heart shape, so here I am drawing it, and then this one that comes out here gets to be a little heart shape as well. Then I want one coming down here, one being sort of curled up here, one coming out and turning up a bit, and then this is the one that we'll put into the band for the arm, and then there's another one coming out because you know the octopus has a hurt arm as well. That's the whole joke on the card. And then we need the eyes. I'm going to add them over here. It's two little circles again, so all pretty simple shapes. And then we add the mouth right about over here. You can do the mouth or style the mouth whichever way you want, but we'll get to that in a bit. All right, so this is roughly the mapped out shape of our octopus. I'm going to switch over to a pencil. I have a mechanical pencil. I'm still using a soft lead, so the line of the pencil is quite soft, and always have your eraser. Erasing is really good. If you make something that you don't like, always, get rid of it and try again. That's what it's all about, trial and error. So let's start with the head. The octopus, we're going to use that round shape we made here, and then we're going to take it in right about where the middle of the eye is, and on the other side we need to take it in a little bit further and then attach it to the eye here, so we can create a three-dimensional head shape here. I'm going to go along like little glosses here. Take it down like that, and then we're going to draw a little line like this that kind of shows that there's a bit of an indentation in the octopus's head, and then here as well, a little line like this, and a little line like this, and here as well. Just roughly for now, I'm going to just draw the simplest of eyes, little cartoon eyes. Okay, give it eyelid. Often when the eyelid is close to the pupil, the eye doesn't look as sort of staring and harsh. Can have even some eyelashes. I'm just going to do a really simple sort of lady mouth, but you can do whatever, just a line, whatever works for you is right. So the next bit I'm going to draw is the little sling that the octopus has his or her arm in. I'm going to just take it, start here, do little loops to indicate fabric that is sort of crunched, and then take it down here, around and back up. So we drew the line here. We're going to flesh out the tendril a little bit like this, drawing around that line that we created, or using it as a guide. And we can, in the sling, maybe add some more folds, indicating that it's just a crunched up piece of fabric as you find it lying around on the ocean floor. But it's a cartoon, remember, it's not supposed to be realistic. I'm going to draw little half moon shapes at the bottom here to indicate the flip side, the other side of the octopus's legs or arms. And then we come over to this one, taking it down. Again, this time move along the line that we created, create that heart shape. And we leave some space here because it's going to get a little bit, or we're going to make it a little thicker. So we start out wide and bring it in as we move along the heart shape. Make it a bit smaller. Here we go. That's the second one. And again, adding those little half moon shapes onto the bottom, just to give the illusion which side is up and which side is down, and making it disappear round about here, so it gives the illusion of it's turning over to the side. It's all those little tricks to create three-dimensionality. Next tendril, we're going to use this one again, moving alongside, maybe not curling it over all too much, bringing it out and making it smaller as you go. This is here very wide and this is smaller. I happen to get it sort of right. It's quite, trial and error to get the right progression going here. I think maybe it could be a bit wider. Drawing is always trial and error. We're kind of sculpting our shape or our character out of the rough shapes that we made. And the more you practice, the more the line will be right from the beginning, but it's no need to be upset if you get a line wrong. It's all a learning process, and most of all, it's supposed to be fun. So we're adding those little half moon shapes here, and we want to create the illusion that this bit is sort of turned towards us a little bit. So just adding some more of these little half moon shapes to show that it's sort of turning towards us a little bit, creating a three-dimensional effect. So now we've got this one here, comes out here and out here, and I think we can get rid of this blue line already, because all we're going to do is we're going to move it in and over. Yeah, again, making it smaller as we go. You go. Maybe we can do little in-between bits between the tendrils, like little membranes. I'm going to add some here later as well. I'm going to start the half moon shapes here just to give it the illusion again that is sort of turned out. I think we need to turn it a little bit more to give a really good illusion of the underside of the arm of the octopus. So I didn't come up with this on the spot. I looked at tons and tons of pictures with different positions of the octopus up online. But you look at lots of them and then you pick the position and you pick the characteristics of the octopus that make an octopus look like an octopus, and that's how I built up this drawing. Just like that. Let's add the little membrane here. So let's get this one. It comes down and around and in, and we're gonna bring it down. Oh nope, that was not it. Gets to be a bit wider and then small like this. Yep. Adding the half moon shapes. So we're going to let one flow out of here. So just sort of straight, and a little membrane in between again, and the half moon shapes. Boop, boop, boop. And then let's do one more that creates a little heart to say get well soon, like this. I'm just making a little, indicating a little fold, a little bend here. Now bringing it up, making it smaller as we go, like this. And again, having some of the half moon shapes, some here, so we can indicate the turning. Here we go. So that looks pretty good. I'm going to add some little round shapes. I intentionally don't say circles because they're sort of random shapes. Okay. I think our octopus looks pretty good. Let's add a couple of sea stars. Just random little extra shapes. So this is one. They're all different types, so let's make different types with little frills around. And then maybe a thinner one with thinner arms. Again, I looked all of these up. I didn't make those up on the spot. And yeah, maybe here, I don't really like this one. What do you think? Let's put a different one, more like a flower shaped one. There we go. With pointy ends. Give it a little bit of texture. There's some sea stars that have a texture in the middle. Can add that. Let's bring the little one that I had in mind over here. I think that works out better. Give him little frills around. And then we are ready to use the fine liner. Okay, let's start our fine lining process. This is another opportunity to pick which line is the best one, which line represents the shape that I want to create best. Now, if you drew along with me, but you weren't happy with what you created, or you need a little bit more help, then please feel free to download the line drawing, and you can just use that and color it in, or you can trace it, do a practice round tracing it just to get a bit more familiar with the shape, and then you can try drawing it yourself. Tracing is a really good form of learning how drawings, especially line drawings, are built up. So don't feel bad if it didn't work on the first go. Trace it, try it again. Drawing is all practice. The more you practice, the more the hand-eye coordination clicks in. And if you think drawing is fun, then doing something that is fun over and over again sounds like a pretty good idea to me. I would love to see what you created, what you made out of this little tutorial. So please do come and tag me with your drawing at Cordy Creativity on Instagram. But if you just enjoy the little drawing tutorials, then do like and subscribe to this video. I would love to draw some more stuff with you. Now here is my colored in version of our little drawing. If you want to learn some more about adding color and shading to your drawing and how to use different types of art supplies for that, then please pop on over to my Skillshare class. If you use the link in the description, you'll get 1 month free. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I see you soon for some more drawing adventures.